get ready. So 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 get ready.
Yes, go ahead and hit the like button right now.
So get ready.
Hit it. I'm not going to start talking until you do.
So get ready.
Hit the like button or I'm not going to talk.
So get ready. So get ready.
Hit the like button or I'm not going to talk. Hit the like button or I'm not going to start.
So get ready.
You looking for me?
So get ready. So get ready. So get ready. So get ready.
Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready?
So get ready. So get ready. So get ready.
What is up? Like up the stream. There's 32 people in here. Like up the stream. Go ahead and give me a like. How y'all doing? It's almost the weekend. How are y'all
So get
doing?
ready.
Salute UGC forever. That's right. Where my lieutenants at?
So get
Where
ready.
my ugly girls at? Y'all at attention?
So get ready.
Yes, like, share, and subscribe. So, y'all, the topic of today's live is, are we too entitled? Are we too entitled, y'all? Are we just
So get ready.
grandiose for no reason? We too demanding? Are we worthless? Do we want more than we have to give?
So get ready.
These are things that I want to ask y'all today. Because these are things that the brothers are saying about us.
So get ready.
So, are we too entitled? You said,
So
Just Be
get
Real
ready.
says we don't want enough. You feel we don't want enough? We're not demanding enough? Anybody else agree with that sentiment? Or do some of y'all feel that, women are too entitled? Oh, somebody else says we're not demanding enough. What should we
So
demand?
get ready.
What should we demand? There is nothing wrong with standards, but some people want the world and more. That's Amam. I assume you're a guy. Amam, are you a guy? Sounds like you have a scrotum. Am I right? Being realistic. Being realistic is important. Be balanced is what you want. What does balance mean though? What does
So
balance
get
mean?
ready.
Money, power, respect. All right, that's what we want. Is that our criteria? Money, power, respect. Hey, Ange, we got another lieutenant in the house. Another ugly girl has arrived.
So
So
get
what is
ready.
it? Okay, we have a guy that says that there's nothing wrong with having standards, but some of us just want too much. What is the too much that we want?
So get ready.
Imam, whatever your name is. What is it that you find is unreasonable that women are asking for?
So get ready.
I'd like to know. Okay, Zen says, I don't believe so. I was taught by my
So get
mother to
ready.
accept less than I should. Ooh, this sets you up for abuse and being taken advantage of. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
So get
Uh-oh. Some of our mothers told us to low ball our our offers, to take low ball offers. I think some of that is true. I think some of our old school mothers was like, love is the most important thing. Some of our mothers were romantics, so love was the most important thing. Hey, Kikel, greetings. Coming for everything that belongs to me by birthright. Uh-oh. Kiona says she coming for everything that belongs to her by birthright. All right, all right, all right. Thank you, Robin. Some women are chasing waterfalls and not sticking to the rivers and the lakes that they used to. I need you to be a little more articulate than that. Uh, Imam or whatever your name is. If you're saying that we are too unreasonable and we are too entitled, I want to know in what way. What's the way that we are too entitled? What is it that we're asking for that's too much? Can somebody tell me what we're asking for that's too much? That's crossing the line into irrealities? Yeah, he did go straight TLC. Jacking lines and stuff. Don't let me play no scrubs on here now. I got it on my playlist. I got it on my playlist. My mother was a doormat. I'm the total opposite. Oh, wow. Pepe Le Pew. Wait, what is really wrong with being entitled? People get what they want. People get what they want are entitled. People who get what they want are entitled. That's true. Rita says people who get what they want are the ones that are entitled. Everybody, listen, you have to be entitled in order to get the things that you want. If you don't have a sense of entitlement, how in what scope and what space do you get what it is you want? Because you have to feel like you're deserving of something in order to get it. Right? Like how do you get around that? How do you not feel deserving of something and then expect to get it too? There's no way around that. A good attitude and a nice smile. A good attitude and a nice smile. Oh, what should women bring to the table? Oh, Jay Way says women should bring to the table a good attitude and a nice smile. Aw, that's so sweet. That's it, Jay. That's all you want? A good attitude and a nice smile? I like that answer. I just want to know if it's true. I just want to know if you mean it. It's a nice answer. Uh-oh, Delilah says she's so tired of hearing about the damn table. I did a video about that, was it like 3 years ago? Was that video 3 years old? So addressing this whole bring to the table thing. And I basically said, when he asks what you bring to the table, you're supposed to say nothing. And he go, huh? Yeah, no, I don't bring anything. No, nothing. Nothing other than what you see here. Just nothing. And see if the dinner date ends there. I bet you it don't. I bet you he asks you out again. Out of spite, I bet you he asked you out again. Just to dig in your drawers, which is what he wanted anyway. All this table talk. All this red table talk shit. Like he didn't intend to dig in your ass for a Subway sandwich. Like his intention was to actually be above board with you. And not digging your ass for free. Let me adjust my specs on that. What do you bring to the table? You want to analyze. Listen. I talk about negotiations a lot here and the necessity of having that skill, especially and in particularly when you are mildly attractive or maybe not attractive at all. You really, really, listen, when you are talking to somebody, you might need to shut up a little bit. In order for a lot of you to negotiate effectively, you kind of have to be quiet. You got to be quiet. You can't get into all your wounds and who hurt you in the past and how you've been disappointed before and you're hoping for a different experience now, and this one broke your heart and that one left you, that one emptied your bank account, that one gave you an STD, this one got you pregnant, that one fucked your friend. You can't have your war stories going on at the negotiation table. When you are negotiating with the man, you have to appear to be fresh, not too tainted, gently used goods. Gently used. Okay, because he's buying something refurbished, and you don't want to come in there with two broken legs, selling him a table with two legs broken on it. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. So you got to keep your war. I know it's hard, but you got to keep your war stories to yourself, because all that information does is let him know, oh, you've been fucked in love? Well, that's one dinner off the table. That's one less dinner I don't have to give you. Oh, you've been baby mama before? Well, I don't have to give you no money for that phone bill. I don't have to come through for you like that. You know what it's like to have disappointments? Come on, somebody already prepped you for the disappointment now. Whoo! So you've been fucked in love? Okay, great. So now what we got left? What we got left? Somebody who just wants a moment. Somebody who wants quality time. Oh, I could give her quality time. If I'm riding, if I'm digging in that cervix, that's quality time. I could give her that. That's free. That don't even cost me nothing. I'm gonna give this girl some quality time. And that's what you wind up getting. So-called quality time. And half the time you don't even get up from the bed with an orgasm of your own. The only thing you get up from the bed with is a need to wash your ass again, if you didn't do it beforehand. Because some of these dudes don't even require that. Truth be told, they don't require a pre-wash. They don't require a pre-wash. They'll take it ripe. They'll take it ripe. So when you are negotiating, my dear, you can't negotiate from a place of woundedness, pity and feel sorry for me. I'm not playing games no more. I'm mature now, and I'm ready for something serious. He doesn't care about all of that. All of that just sounds like someone who's been dragged through the mud, and he's just ready to put another notch on your raggedy ass belt of being drugged through the mud. You want to be as fresh and exciting and as pristine as you reasonably can present. Some of us have kids, so you can't never say that, you didn't have a failed relationship or that you didn't have regrets. But you don't have to sit there with no soliloquy talking about who did you wrong, giving him a whole itemized list. You giving him a data sheet. A data sheet, okay, this happened in 89. This other dude in 92 left me, and I needed penicillin after that episode. 2000, I was gonna get married, and right before the wedding, he decided to call it off. Oh, my dear. Please, please, please. Save the war stories. Save the war stories. They don't care. They don't care. And what happens is you give him the information that he needs to decide that he's not going to give you anything. Oh yeah, she's not really all that. Based on all of this information here, I know the sticker price says that she wants $1,000. She wants me to buy her crotch for $1,000. I know what the sticker price says, but she's telling me it's been pre-owned. Had to take it back to the factory, or some wires short-circuited in the back. One of the wheels were broken and need to be replaced. We had to repaint the front. This is what all your war stories say. So he's like, well, the $1,000, you ain't worth no $1,000. You ain't worth no $1,000. With all this information you giving me, I give you $20, and I won't charge to move you. I'll get the moving truck myself, and I'll give you $20. That's what happens. That is what happens. Entitlement, you're entitled to whatever you feel you deserve. Whatever you feel you deserve. He doesn't get to dictate that. Men don't get to do that. They don't get to do that. They're only adding up profit loss, risk reward ratios. When he's looking at your mug, when he's looking at your grill, he's like, okay, well, goddamn, she's a 5 in the face, but her ass is sitting. I could really, I could make up. I could grade her on the curve. I can grade her on the curve. I know she's a strong 3, but that Serena Williams ass got her back up to a 6, 5.5, 6 for sure. And if she gets sloppy head, then I bump her up another notch too. That's what he's saying. That's what he's saying. And you hear you want to deal fair and square and all this fair and square. Fair and square what? No, dude, these dudes don't want to give you nothing. Whether you cute or not, they don't want to give you nothing. They don't want to give you nothing. If they can get away with giving you nothing, that's exactly what they would give you. Nothing but their little whack ass dinglings. That's it. That's it. And you want to negotiate, and you scared, and you want to impress him and let him know you got standards. The motherfuckers don't care about your standards. They don't care about your standards, and they even care less about your standards when they hear how hurt you were before he got there. When he hear all the stories about who left you, who dumped you, who dissed you, who ignored you, what you hoped for that didn't come through, he understands your standards don't mean shit. Your standards ain't playing out in the real life. All the standards you got and you ain't getting no results. That's what he knows. That's what he knows. And mom says men have standards too. What standards do you have? What standards do you guys have? What's your standards? She's got to be pretty. We know that, What else you got? She got thousands from the doctor, and he also paid thousands for her boob job. Who are we talking about? Who y'all talking about? Let me see. It depends on where you live and how you carry yourself. My cousin knew she wasn't pretty, but she had swag and dressed good all the time. She dated doctors and men with money, and they took care of her. Where does your cousin live? Where does she live? Is she in Utah? Where does your cousin live? Because if it depends on where you live, let's knock the geography part down and figure this thing out. Let's knock the geography part down and figure this out. Y'all go ahead and change y'all Facebook locations to wherever the dating pool is hot. Let's see. Lim says, I'm assuming you're a guy. I'm assuming you have a scrotum. Intelligence, accountability, handles responsibilities well. Okay. Intelligence, accountability, and handles responsibilities well. Now, what kind of responsibilities, when you say handles responsibilities well, what does that mean? And, accountability means, just give me, can we elaborate a little bit? I live in Houston, and these guys are predators. Oh, no, Houston, they got predators? What's going on in Houston? How Houston got predators? What's going on with them there? I thought Houston guys were well behaved. They're not well behaved. They're not family oriented in Houston. They playing games in Houston too? Where they not playing games at? Is there anywhere where they're not playing games? Money, family matters, employment. You're saying words, but you're not. I need full sentences. I need subject, verb, predicate. Give me a whole thought, a whole sentence, so I can respond to that because I don't even know what you mean. Some of these females will fix everything but their attitude. You can't take some of these girls' places. Oh, God, if I had a penny for every time a guy says we have attitude problems, like what, uh, attitude how? Can I get a scenario? Like the attitude how? Like, how does that show up? How does her attitude embarrass you? Houston, yes, they all about sex and using for money. The men are all about sex and using for money? Oh my God. Not in Houston. I thought men were making money out in Houston. They playing sisters for money? Come on now. I heard the men making money out in Houston. What's going on? What is going on? Always meet non-black men and African foreigners that's providers in Houston. Okay, so Kel says you'll have a better chance with non-black men or African foreign men because they are providers. So she's saying black American men are not providers. Okay. How many of y'all agree with this? In your experiences, do you find that black American men are not really wired for provisions and they're not family orientated? Anybody agree with this? Does anybody agree? Uh-oh. We have one agree. Do we have another agree? Anybody else agree that black American men are not family oriented? Dallas also provides. Also, the dudes, the men are in Dallas. You said they're okay. Kel said they are providers that reside in Dallas, Texas. So we all need to go to Dallas, Texas, y'all. Men don't care if a beautiful woman has an attitude. ain't that the truth? They love her even more. Dudes love a chick is cute and she got an attitude that he stay hard all day long. Like, ooh, ooh. He just hard all day long. He turned on by the chick. She a little feisty. Oh, you love that. But let you be ugly with an attitude. Now, if you ugly with an attitude, you have a mental problem. If you pretty with an attitude, you more cute. That's what that is. Don't be ugly with with an attitude. Dude's gonna think you crazy. They gonna think you crazy. Only cute girls can pull off attitude. That's fucked up, but those engineers and oil workers and riggers, are they in Dallas? Dallas got the engineers and oil workers. Them oil. I had a friend whose husband worked in them oil rigs, and he was a cunt hound though. But she had a nice place and didn't have to work, and she just driving a Benzo, eating Fig Newtons anytime she wanted. Soccer mom. She had the life, boy, but she had a little pervert on her hands too. She had a little pervert on her hands. I believe black male provides. Okay, Angela says black men are providers. Ooh, Emma said not in Boston. There's no providers in Boston. All right, well, we got Dallas. Somebody said we got, the providers, the men who provide are in Dallas. You got them oil men, them contractors, and oil men, them riggers. She calls them riggers. So you might need to saddle up and go on ahead. We might need to go to Dallas, y'all. We might need to go to Dallas. You said men are biologically over women after they get their nut. Yes. So what would make a man stay around after a nut? What would make a man stay around after a nut? Well, that depends on when you give him the nut. He has to be invested in you. You know, profit and loss. If you giving him a nut a week into your relationship with him, he has nothing to lose. There's nothing to lose there. There's no investment that has taken place there. The more time you spend together, the more he invests in you, the more he has to lose. He got skin in the game. A man needs skin in the game. This is why you shouldn't be fucking with no dude before you get married to him. Before some sort of legitimate commitment takes place. But before some sort of investment has been facilitated on your behalf. So if it's not marriage, it's got to be he's financing a place for you, your education. I don't know, putting your child through private school. It's got to be some kind of something. If everybody don't want to run and get married, but it has to be some sort of investment there. Investment of time and money. Both of these things have to take place so that people are kind of squeamish, a little hesitant to walk away. If you just fucking for thank yous, what some of you do, y'all just open y'all snatch like a goddamn barnyard door. You know, your snatch is like a barnyard. You just open your snatch for a thank you. Then he could definitely walk away. The dude got to know there's a price to pay to walk away. Didn't I tell y'all already? There's got to be an exit tax. That's what you get married for. So when he does get tired of you, he has to pay the duty-free tax. Oh, you want to take your ship out of here, out of my dock? You're going to have to pay tax on that. That's what you do. Someone had a post on this dating site on Facebook where she says she talked to this guy who's a surgeon, and he's been married for 9 years, or was it 6 years? 9 years or something like that. Happily married, but he has a girlfriend. He's had a girlfriend for 3 years. 3 years. Oh, was he married for 6 years? I think he was married for 6 years, and he has a girlfriend. He has had a girlfriend on the side for 3 years of the 6 years that he was married. And his philosophy was, as long as everything at home is taken care of, he should be able to do what he want to do. And this is a mentality that a lot of men have. They'll take care of home, and whatever extra they're entitled. They feel entitled to get whatever extra they need, whatever fun they need outside of the marriage, as long as the bills are paid. As long as the bills are paid. So, women, we sacrifice a lot. And, he told her that the wife doesn't know. Listen, you not fucking no woman for 3 years straight, and your wife don't suspect something. 3 years? You that efficient in your cover-up for 3 years? 3. Unless she don't give a shit about you, which is all quite possibly true. She knows. If she doesn't know, she suspects. Got to be 3 years. Half of your relationship with her was you've been with somebody else and she don't know. Y'all dudes be getting it twisted. Some of these chicks, listen. You plan a plan and God plans a plan? No, you plan a plan and a woman plans a plan. She might not be hurried to say nothing. She might just be sitting around watching, collecting receipts so she can take the hut lawyers. She just waiting on a sizable amount payday. When she leave your ass, she get a nice little check every month. She just waiting it out. She knows it's too new. You leave them 3 years in, you ain't getting the max. You got to ride it out. Some women know they got to ride it out. 3 years. 3, you got a whole other wife across town. You get because you got to give her gifts. A chick you've been with for 3 years, you have to maintain her. You have to maintain her too. So she's got to be she's got to be appeased in some way. You got to give her something for Valentine's Day. You got to miss Christmas or New Year's. You might give your wife Christmas and her New Year's. You might give your wife Valentine's Day and her Easter. You're gonna have to do that. You're gonna have to do that. 3 years, and this is where the outside babies come, the oops pregnancies come, because she thinking now, there's a chance. There's a chance that I can get him all to myself. There's a chance because he really like me. Because he really like me. We've been together so long. Y'all. So you got to prepare for all of this. You have to prepare for all of this. When the guy strays and he's tired of you and looking the other way, you got to figure out what your next move is going to be. Did I hear about a 6-year-old screaming, handcuffed, taken away by cops? No. Delilah says she waiting for the 10-year mark in California. Hello? I bet she is. I bet she is. The 10-year mark is real. You get Social Security and pension plan. Cha-ching! Shring! Strum the violin on that. Hello? You want it all. You want it all. You got to do like how Janet Jackson did with her prenup. She went 5 years and 24 hours before she filed divorce papers so that she can qualify for her $700 million split or her $400 million split? 5 years. She had a prenup of 5 years. She went 5 years and 24 hours and told her lawyer, go ahead and submit that, please. Go ahead and submit that paper. That she knew she was going to file the second year that she was with the dude. She knew 2 years in when she was twirling around in a hijab, like, oh shit, this shit ain't going. I ain't really about that life. She talked to her lawyer the second year in. Damn, I ain't about this hijab life. God damn it. I want to be in control. I ain't in control. I gotta get back control. That's what you do. That's what you do. So when they get tired of you, I would love to know why, if it was just for paper, just for a little bit of money, or if she really liked him and something happened. Maybe she saw him giving head to camels or something out there. Them Saudi man, them sand niggas over there into a lot of stuff. Maybe she saw some things that spooked her out. I don't know how anything could when you Michael Jackson's sister, but maybe she saw some things or heard some things over there from them goddamn sand niggas that spooked her out. Goddamn Punjab wanted her to do things that she wasn't ready for. She wasn't ready for. So she was like, you know what? Let me go on ahead and get this baby out of you. Let me squeeze this baby out your nutsack so I can get the 150 million you promised me plus the other 3 or whatever if I had your kid. Let me go on ahead and get this baby out because this baby's worth $300 million. I don't know, but this is the game of life, y'all. So when you're negotiating with a man and you know your heart, you know your mind, you know you're not that diabolical. That's worth something. When you're sitting around, he asks you what you bring to the table. Nigga, I bring loyalty. I bring loyal. You know how much loyalty is worth? Because where you gonna get that around here? I bring loyalty. I promise not to leave you if your dick goes soft, which it will. I promise not to leave you if you stray away, if you have a little girlfriend here or there, uh, and you probably will. You know, I promise to be there with you through thick and thin, through all the ugly babies that you're gonna give me because the baby didn't have my looks. You know, baby wasn't fortunate enough to look like me. I'm still gonna be with you with the ugly babies you give me and all of that. I'm gonna be with you. So that's what I bring to the table. I bring stick-to-itiveness. I bring stick-to-itiveness and hot meals to the table. The other chicks that you want, they're going to leave you. They're going to leave you if you get a pink slip. They're going to leave you the minute they can't get what they want, the minute the checks slow up, they're going to leave you. Not me. Not me. I'm going to wait you out because I want that pension. I'm probably never going to get married again because I want your social security check and your pension. And if other dude ain't providing all that for me, oh well. So it's going, I'm going to be loyal even if we break up. I ain't marrying nobody else because I'm getting your money. That's what I provide you. Stick-to-itiveness. It's you and me. We're riding off into the sunset. You and me. How much is that worth? How much is that worth? I think it's worth a whole lot. I think it's worth a whole lot. Because people bail so much. People, you know, the drop of a dime, some bad happened. Everybody wants to jump ship. And you got to be like, no, I understand the risks involved with you. You're a man. Hello, you're a man. So I know the risks involved with that. I know how temperamental your mind, your heart, and your dick can be. I know what I'm getting into because you're a man. You're a man. You kidding me? You ladies sit here, well, he's not going to be faithful. He's not going to be, how can I guarantee that he's not going to cheat on me? You can't. Next. You can't. You can take your wife course. Some of you already got your diplomas. You got your plaques on the wall, graduated with honors from wife school. And even with all of that, even with all your graduate degree, PhD degree in wifeism, the chances of him wanting somebody else are still what they are. They're still what they are. We're not trying to fight that. This is why you don't fuck men for free. This is one of the reasons why you don't fuck men for free. You don't just fuck them for a thank you. That's what I mean. Some of y'all, well, I like sex too. Okay, so you're fucking for thank yous. You're fucking for I appreciate. Verbal appreciations. Verbal sentiments of you're the best. By gosh, you're the best, Stephanie. That head that you gave, it was phenomenal. You get a 10-star. I'm giving you 10 stars. I haven't given anybody 10 stars. But that sloppy head you gave, you know what? I'm going to go to Michael's and buy you some stickers. You're going to get 10 stars, Stephanie, for that. What are you going to do with that? What are you going to do with the thank you, that was great? And some of you screw men just for that. For a thank you. UGC girls don't fuck men for thank yous. Delilah said Uber ratings. Yes, Uber ratings. Uber ratings. I'm going to give you a whole lollipop. Look at you. Look at her go. Look at that neck and chin. Wow. She's really going all in. She's going balls deep. I'm impressed. That's all he's saying is I'm impressed. And that's all you get out of it. John said, screw for 3-star Yelp review. You know what? you know what? I'm done. I'm done with y'all. I'm done with y'all. Y'all screwing for Yelp reviews? That's what y'all doing now? Y'all screwing for thank yous and Yelp reviews. Yo. I'm done. Decapitate me right now. I'm done. Y'all are funny. I thought I was the only funny one here, but y'all are funnier than me. She said, stop screwing for Yelp reviews. Y'all, I think I might have to put my hat on for that. I might have to put my hat back on for that. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Uh-oh. Pastor Noah says, I'm looking for the chick with the 5-star Yelp neck. I bet you are. I bet you are. I'm going to be kind to you right now and not give you a clap back yet, but it will depend on the next statement that comes out of your mouth. I'm going to save my clap back and see where you're headed with this. Let's see where you go, because I know you guys get all flustered and excited. Angela, he is my spiciness. I love it. No cold for me. You spicy? Dude say he's spicy like jollof rice. Kawhi Cool say he's spicy like jollof rice. He gonna put some jollof rice in your ass. That's what he coming with. Fried fish and jollof rice. Okay. Can't cash. You can't cash with that? Can't cash nothing with that. You can't cash nothing with a thank you. Aren't they all looking for Yelp review hoes? Of course they are. Men are skanks. Men are cunt house and skanks. You know. You may get some that, you know, you catch them on the slow down. You got to catch them when they kind of like breaking down. Because that's really when men want to settle down. When they start breaking down and the dick don't get hard every time they wanted to, then they start panicking like, oh shit, I need somebody to love me. I need somebody to love me for me. That's when they start that love. You know, what about love? When they dick start malfunctioning, that's when niggas start talking about love. Well, you know, it can't be about materialism. It's got to be about, you know, what about genuine feelings? So you got to catch these dudes on the decline. When they start breaking down, when they right about 40, you know, 35-ish, 40, you know, that's they got the bare gut, you know, the porn already got them all flustered and stuff like that. So you got a pervert on your hands if he watching porn. So you know they're useless. Men who watch porn are really useless. Some of them don't understand and know it, but they really are. So you got to catch them with their vices that they're ashamed of and all that. You know, a man who's ashamed, you know, you might be able to do something with that. He got a lot of shame. He'll marry you to try to redeem himself. You gotta catch them when they trying to redeem themselves. That's when you gotta catch them. So when they on a decline, they 40-ish or whatever. Talking about they want some chick 25 with the tight ass and all that. That's because he on a decline, man. He's coming down. The milk's going bad. The milk's going bad. When they looking for a nurse and a purse, yo, Delilah's on fire today. She said when they looking for a nurse and a purse, and it's true. It's true. That's exactly what they be looking for, a nurse and a purse. The dude don't want you when his pole's standing up, when he got that morning wood. He don't want you then. That's when he got community dick. He can fuck whoever he want. He can fuck girls he like, girls he don't like. Girls he love, girls he don't love. He ain't pressing. He got all the time in the world. And then one morning when he get up and the shit, like, oh, wait a minute, what the fuck? Oh shit, yo, Sarah. Oh, yo, boo, what's up? What's up? I know. It's been about 5 years. What you up to, girl? I thought might reminisce, little kick it a little bit. I got these tickets for you. And you like, oh my God, my long lost love. And he only called you because his dick broke. He only called you because he panicking. Because he hit the wall. That's when he called you. And you said that it must be meant to be. It must be meant to be. After all this time, he remembered me. No, the nigga's panicking. He's panicking. I'm just saying. That men hit the wall too. They put it all on us, but men hit the wall too. When they can't take Viagra because of high blood pressure. Oh Lord. Is that true? They can't take, so men who have high blood pressure can't take Viagra? I didn't even know that. I didn't even know those stipulations. But listen, the relationships are beautiful when you can find someone who's not fronting for you. Who's not pretending to be all of this and all of that. We got a lot of men out here who are posers. They're really bitch made. Put them to the task and they'll step over your titty to get away from danger. They not grabbing you and hoisting you on their back and running away and running for cover or nothing like that. They'll step on your titty. They'll step on your vagina to get away. This is most men now. Most men are panty waists. This is what we call them, panty waists. That's what my mother would call them. All your men is panty waists. There ain't no real men out here. Just like they say, it's hardly any feminine women. There's hardly any masculine men. We in trouble, y'all. We in trouble. The roles have been reversed. But we got to be careful because all these things, anything can be justified. We can all divest from black men, and everyone on this live has a reason not to give a fuck about another black man again. All of us. But what happens outside of that is even uglier. Because we got to fix this thing. Because we have children coming up behind us. And their sense of worth is contingent upon what they see with us. It's contingent upon what they see. So it's not I'm not gonna deal with our men, and all of a sudden, I don't know, these poon jabs. Ask Rihanna how that went. All of a sudden, the poon jabs and the white man or whatever gonna sweep in and come to our rescue. What is our future gonna look like? It's gonna look real bad. I know we both need healing. I know black men and black women need healing. I know these black men that try to tell us that we're nothing, live every day feeling valueless, feeling unappreciated, feeling emasculated. They have low social status, low economic power. No, we don't have communities. We really don't have no damn black. There is no black community unless you're talking about Twitter. The only black community we got is Twitter. And what the fuck is that? So there is a black community. Is my daughter goes to a black school. We go to a black church. We shop at a black grocery store. Every neighbor is black. I go to the bank, it's a black bank. We don't have no community. We have feelings. We have Twitter war, internet conversations amongst ourselves. That's the only community type of thing we have. That ain't even real. So we have to empower ourselves, and unfortunately, Our men are expelling a lot of energy, making us feel badly about just about everything about ourselves. They constantly talk about weight, uh, beautification choices that we have, and it's like, good Lord, is that it? You wake up with this vitriol for black women on your mind. You go to bed with it. That's it. Is that it? We're not going to heal this way. We benefit from our men wanting us. We do. We do. We benefit from loving ourselves. We do. We do. And there's a lot of us who don't love who we are, male and female. Male and female. A lot of inadequacies going on. Inadequacies disguised behind anger and spite and this divestment thing going on. A lot of anger behind it. And it doesn't help us. Lisa said men toothless, balls hanging in the toilet, overweight, balding, still talking about they need a 10. Oh, I said that? Yo, it'd be all a blur. It'd be all a blur. I don't even remember saying that. But it's true. It's true. We want what we don't deserve. We want things that we don't deserve. RT asks, I have a question. Is it advisable to get married to men after 6 months of being in a relationship? That really depends on the factors around it. If you're not running from an evil mother or trying to get away from something, and it's just the pace seems right to you, then I would say you might want to go ahead and get engaged at the 6-month mark, and then maybe by the time the year hits, maybe 18 months or so, then you be walking down the aisle. But you could definitely do that. I would get engaged, but getting engaged don't mean that you move in together, you sleeping with each other, you give him everything that he's supposed to get after you jump the broom. No, it's not that. But I don't think 6 months is too early to be engaged. If you are spending time with each other, I really feel like he knows, and like y'all, this long drawn out stuff is when you playing games, when you really don't like everything about the person, but there's nobody else around, so you just you drag them along, you tag along for years and years and years. I think that's where all this long engagement stuff come in. But when you get with somebody and they're not about any delusions, they really telling you, listen, this is where I'm headed, this is what I want to do, we doing this together, and all, it's a we talk and a we doing, and he's doing what he say he's doing. You kind of know. Bullshit got to drag out for a long time, but when it's real, all the ducks be in a row. Let's say Queen of Fours said walk with somebody all 4 seasons. That part I agree with. You want to see them in the death months, which is in winter months, because some people go into depression during the winter. You have some people who are seasonally crazy. Like certain times of year, they have to be on medication. You got to see how people do it: fall, winter, spring, summer. You got to see how they do. You got to see what level of lunacy you're dealing with. You're gonna have some sort of mental something that you're gonna have to deal with anybody that you deal with. Nobody's coming to you perfect. Everybody's coming to you scarred. If he's been in a relationship before, he's emotionally scarred. If you've been in a relationship before, you're emotionally scarred. Everybody's coming scarred, damaged. Everybody. You just want to know at what level. Are we Bellevue level? Are we Creedmoor level? Are you Creedmoor level crazy? Because I can't, there's nothing I can do for Creedmoor level crazy. There's nothing I can do. If a bear and a bag of chips can't level you off, then there's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. So you want to see all that. The black woman is the only legitimate human being on earth. This is straight up science. And the new world for the black divine feminine. That's why she's treated the worst, to hold her back. Okay, let's see. Aquarius has spoken. She said the black woman is the only legitimate human being on the planet. And this is why we are held down. That sounds fantastic. That sounds fantastic. I don't know if it's, I don't know how I feel about it, but it sounds good. Dude told me he was surprised he liked me because he don't like black women and actually got mad when I rejected his advances. You see, some of them telling themselves. Those things are not compliments, but a lot of sisters get caught up in that talk and they think it's something to be proud of. When he said, I don't usually date women like you, all of a sudden now you're supposed to feel special about that. When you were supposed to be like, ooh, hold on. Hold on. I'm a novelty? No, sir. I would like to decline. I would like to decline. He like, decline what? Decline whatever it is whatever it is you want, I'm not gonna give it to you. If I'm the first, I don't want to be the first for no damn dude. First, that's a little sketchy. That's a little sketchy. That's just a science project. That's a science project. All are here to find our purpose, conquer obstacles, fears, to become better than we thought we could be. That's right. Oh, y'all quoting me deep today. I feel such like a philosopher. But it's true. It's true. Entitlement is necessary. I guess that would be the point. The whole point of this live is to get back to what the title is. And entitlement is necessary. Basically, none of the guys who are on here really gave any concrete answers to what they feel we shouldn't feel entitled to. So it's a matter of it's really about who's in front of you, who you're talking to, because some men will feel like, okay, well, what you want is basic, and other men will feel like what you want is too much. So it's dependent on his resources, his mindset, his standards, as to how he interprets what it is you're asking for. Now, if you have a dude that only got 2 pennies to rub together, everything you want is going to be a problem. Everything you want is going to be a problem. If you have a dude that's a go-getter, you're like, well, yeah, let's high five on that. I agree. But this thing when black women are entitled. What do you mean? If I want you to respect me, that's entitlement? If I want you to show up as the man in the relationship because I'm the woman, that's entitlement? Like, what is it that you want to do? If you just want a fuck buddy, if you just want somebody to screw, there are prostitutes who do that all day long for $10. All you need is 10 racks. And you can get your dick sucked behind the dumpster, and you ain't got to pretend like you like my conversation, that you like how I look. You ain't got to give me no compliments. You ain't got to spend no time that you don't want to spend. You ain't got to do none of that you don't want to do. Get the prostitute who only charges $10 for a dick suck in the backseat of your Cadillac, and let that be that. Some of you dudes want a moment. You only want a moment, but There are women that are already out here for that moment. They already understand that it's just for a moment. Why would you deal with or waste a woman's time who clearly wants something more than a moment? That's what I don't get. That's what I don't get. If you don't want a relationship and you don't want to be bothered, why fuck around with somebody and play with their feelings? Why play like you are all in? Like you got skin in the game, like you really want her when there are women that you ain't got to pretend to be that for. There are women right now that will fuck you for a goddamn pickle. Oh, she'll fuck you for a sour pickle and a Nantucket drink and a goddamn beef patty. You can get somebody to fuck you for a beef patty out here. So why play games with other people? If you feel like she's entitled and she wants all of this, then leave her. What you do is leave her alone. But you niggas fuck her and complain at the same time. You complain while you're fucking her. What? How you gonna do that? Don't lead her on. Wouldn't that be the easiest thing to do? Would be, okay, ma'am. Okay, this not gonna work. We want different things. We have different values. Your direction is not the same as mine. So, I thank you for your time. Good luck to you. But you don't say that. You try to dig in her ass first, and then complain about how entitled she is. You get her all emotionally caught up in you, and then complain about the entitlement, which you knew was always there from the beginning. The problem is you guys are complaining about women you feel who you feel want things that they aren't that aren't equivalent to their worth. Granted, I got that. Because your perception is your perception. You're entitled to your perception. But the part that's not fair is you're entitled to your perception, but you also want to indoctrinate her with your perception. She's supposed to think like you so that you can fuck her for free. That's the part that's wrong. You think about her all kind of worthless. She worthless and she worthless and she worthless all day long. But why does she have to agree with you? Because she doesn't. The reason why she has to agree with you is because you still want her. Hello? You still want her. You still want to feel the moistness. You want the Gouda cheese all over your face. That's what you want. You want the cottage cheese all over your face. You want to smell the fish. Girl, give me some of that tilapia, girl. Don't be stingy with that grouper. Come here and give me that salmon. Leave these women alone if you ain't about nothing. If you ain't shit, leave them alone. And these men won't do that. They won't do that. That's the problem we have. That's the problem we have right there. So entitlement, ladies, don't take your foot off entitlement. Don't take your foot off entitlement, especially if you are an unattractive woman. Please, your entitlement is what's going to save you from being pumped and dumped. Your sense of entitlement is the only thing that's going to save you from being a notch on some dude's belt. From him using you for shits and giggles, using your vagina for shits and giggles. That would be the only thing. That would be the only thing. And entitlement saves lives. Entitlement saves lives. It does. So there it is. Y'all here? Y'all with me? I'm not seeing comments here. Can y'all hear me? Somebody tell me if you can hear me. Because I don't see comments. I don't know if y'all just zoned in or what. Can anybody hear me? Oh man. Something going on with my comments, y'all. Something must be going on with my comments. I don't see anything going through. All right, so I guess we'll wrap it up because I'm not seeing anything. I can't see anything coming through. So if y'all want to talk to me privately, private coaching sessions, boot camps, boss lady boot camps in particular, please email me so you can set up a free consultation so we can see if we are a good fit, if I can actually help you before signing up for it. Again, for those who have never coached with me before, it is free, complimentary, preliminary session with me just to see if this thing will be right, a good investment for you. And go to my art site, iloveherart.com is my art site. For those of you who are here for the first time, I am an artist. I am an artist as well as a life coach. And subscribe to the blog, selkisray.com. I'm almost out of Facebook jail. So for those of you who have friend requested me, I'm not ignoring you. I have no functionality on there as of yet. I think I have 3 more days left before I can actually resume posting on there, and I'm trying to decide if I'm even going to do that. So there's that. There is that. And I think that's it. All right, you guys. So I am going to ride out. I don't know. My comments are off. So that's it. So I'll talk to y'all soon. All right. Peace and love.